Hey, what's up guys, Ali here from mysocialyou.com and welcome back to my channel. In this video today, we're going to talk about Instagram direct message automation. Before we jump into the video, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. Alright, now let's jump right into this. And I want to talk about a couple of best practices if you do want to use Instagram automation in the direct messaging. We're not talking about follow unfollow or story views or any like crazy stuff. It's the welcome message. So when you follow someone, in some cases you get like an automatic message from them. So that's the Instagram DM automation. So I want to share a couple of best practices or things in my opinion, you should do if you want to use that automation. And also I'll share the tool that I personally use if I'm running a campaign with Instagram direct message campaign. So first of all, here I am on my Instagram. By the way, if you don't follow me, you absolutely should. I am at Ali Mirza 2K. I want to go inside my DMs. So here's my direct message inbox, and I want to share the first sort of lesson. So this person right here, so she just actually sent me, her sending me the message triggered the idea for this video that I'm making, because I think it's a very important point, because there are a lot of people, they use automations and they pretend like they're not using it. And I think that's very wrong. If you are using automation, it's fine to welcome people, to say thank yous, but do let them know that don't pretend like it's a human and not like a automation. So for example, right here, so she actually really loved the fact that I said it's my first message with a bot, and in a second I'll show you what my automated message is. And then we kind of continued on the conversation. So that's actually the first thing I want to share, the best practice. If you do use automation in Instagram DMs, totally up to you, but don't pretend like you're not using it. If someone asks, or you can tell upfront, be upfront and say, yeah, we are using automation. Because to me, automation is not good or bad. It's just a tool. How you use it makes it good or bad. So for example, automation is just getting extra help. In our businesses, we always hire different people. We hire employees. So automation is kind of like that. But I do understand a lot of people use automations the wrong way, like follow unfollow or some other stuff. And you want to stay away from that. So you want to use automation only to save you time. And also don't pretend like when you do use automation, don't pretend like you're not using it. So that's like kind of like takeaway number one. The other takeaway is using the automation does not mean, and by the way, here's the automated message that I use. So hey, welcome. This is the auto message. It sent me a marketing question, so respond to my. So I'm actually letting them know that it's a auto message that I'm using, right? The other kind of like takeaway is once you do get the message from them, don't disappear, don't ghost, engage with them, right? So the purpose of, here's like another example so here's my other automation message. Thanks for the follow. This is auto welcome message, and blah, blah, blah. And then we kind of continued the conversation. And here was the other example that we had that conversation. So going back to the message or the takeaways or the key things. So first one is don't pretend like you're not using the automation. And number two, the purpose of automation is not to just get the message, welcome them, and then disappear. No, if they ask questions or if you can engage with them. Do engage with them, do continue the conversation, do help them, do educate them. Or in some cases, we actually run sometimes the campaign, the automation campaign to close the client. Sometimes we use these automated messages to, like, let's say, give them a freebie, a link to download something or link to buy a product. So those are the couple of big takeaways. Now let's talk about the tool I use when I'm using the Instagram direct message automation campaigns. The tool that I use is called InGrammer, and I'm gonna have a link in the description below, which is my affiliate link. You don't have to use it, you can just go directly to that site, but if you want, there's a link in the description below. It's my affiliate link, you can use it. But I absolutely love this tool. There's a lot of things this tool does. Direct messages, posting, hashtags, those are really, really cool features of this tool. Let me log in to my account and show you how the Instagram direct message campaign that I'm using right now. So actually I'm already logged in, so I'm gonna go to my dashboard, and then we're gonna go, so here are all the modules they have, right? So they have direct message, posting, and then there are different tools. You can run different promotions. stuff like that. So I'm going to go inside direct message module. So if you look inside that, so there are a couple of things here. There's direct messenger, and then there's bulk messaging, and there's auto replies, right? And direct messenger, if I open this, basically it's just your inbox. There you go. So it's just if you wanted to manage your messages, you can do that. Now bulk messages is something really interesting. I'm not using it right now. It sends messages in bulk to all your followers. So you can send a message to all of your existing followers. You can create a campaign. The one I have used, and it's not active right now, is the auto reply. So this means answer automatically to hundreds of messages from your subscribers or send auto reaction. So if I want, let's go inside that. I'm going to open that module and show you my welcome message, because what I was doing was I created this auto reply campaign and I was using it to welcome my new followers. Ooh, let's click. There you go. There you go. So here's the campaign that I was running, the welcome message, and I had this and once you start adding this, obviously you have like different variations. So I'm using the syntax. If you do use it, and you see how I have it turned off right now at this moment, but I did run this. So here's the data. When I ran it, we sent 66 and we got 15 replies from those people. That's really awesome, because that's a really good reply rate too. And this is a really good way of, if you do this right, imagine if you're growing your Instagram with the right amount of people, by doing this kind of campaign, you can get those people, your followers, to talk to you, right? So it can be very, very powerful. Now, how do you set this up? It's basically, so I have this turned off right now, but if you wanted to create a brand new one, you just click on add auto reply, and then you can kind of start doing this. You can apply it to a specific keyword, or you can just create a welcome message. That's what I had right here. But you can also reply to a certain keyword. So imagine the use case is, imagine a lot of people ask you questions about your pricing, right? So you can say, create a campaign where you, whenever someone mentioned the keyword price, you can reply to them, right? So the one I was using was the welcome message. In that case, I just selected that, and then you can add a message, and then you just kind of add the message, which is this is the message that I used for the campaign, right? Ooh. Let's see what happens. There you go. So it's kind of copied over here. So if I edit this, I'm able to make like changes inside this message. You can use pictures, and I think that can be very powerful. I did not use, when I was using it, I did not use the picture. And you can also add like different variations of your message. So that's another thing. Don't use just one message. Use like different variations. Maybe there are different ways of welcoming those new followers. So this is the tool I use, and I just use the welcome message, but there are other options. You can create a reply to the first message, meaning only send that message when someone sends you a message, not just like a welcome message to all the followers. Or you can create replies based on a certain keyword. So there are like different ways you can run this campaign. But the main thing, main thing I wanted to give you guys in this video is, when you use automation, don't fake it, and also do reply, do engage. Just because it's the automation doesn't mean you should not reply. You absolutely should. And then if you do want to use this tool, InGrammer is the tool that I use. I've tested a lot of other ones. This is awesome. And yes, it is a paid. Let's actually look at the pricing too. So if I go to the direct tab, actually I want to go to, the good thing about them is you're able to buy dashboard. So you're able to buy like different days or weeks. So there's no like long-term commitment. So if I click here, pricing, here you go. So I can just go to the pricing sheet. Oh, here you go. So that is how you can check. So you can click on the direct, and here's their pricing. So for 2 weeks, $19. For a month, $29. Here's something interesting. For some of our clients at the agency, so we don't like use this tool on like always on continuous basis, but sometimes they're running a campaign. Imagine you have a launch coming up, so maybe for that launch period for a month or two, you want to use this, and after that you may not need it, right? So think about that. Think of different ways you can leverage this. But this is the tool InGrammer that I use to automate whenever I'm running the automation inside my Instagram DM. So here's the pricing again. It's the same sort of pricing. I'm already in the direct messages. I've already like purchased that, so I'm not seeing pricing for that. But if I look at the posting, it's probably going to show me the pricing for that module. These are all like different modules. There you go. So here's the pricing for hashtags, $14, $22. Really interesting. All right, guys. So if you have any question, again, the link to this tool, my link is going to be in the description below. So click on that and do check it out. And if you have any questions, you know what to do. Leave those questions below in the comments. Before you go, subscribe, hit the bell icon, and also like this video. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.